Welcome back to Natural Fly Disc Golf. We are out here today comparing the Kristen Tatter Grace to the new Paige Pierce drive. We'll see how they compare. We're out here at the Stone Lakes Disc Golf Course. I'm going to be playing the short to longs to try out some of the par 4s, really get some good drives off these things. We finally had some good weather. We saw a lot of storms this week. It's surprisingly calm, not too windy out here at Stone Lakes like it normally is, so no real excuses on if I throw these bad. So we're going to start with the Grace, their baseline. The only real difference between these is the Grace is a glide of 6, the drive is a glide of 5. So we're going to see how they kind of handle. We're going to start here at hole 1. It's a par 4, 516 feet. So it's way out there past the short basket in those trees down the right. So I'm gonna see how much turn I can get out of this, going right over the short basket and see if I just pump something out there for a layup. For reference, the short basket's only 300 feet out there. So out there, but off on the roof. All right, next we're gonna try the drive. So try to put this flat, maybe a touch of ante. Again, right over that basket out there. Not the same. Maybe a little more distance. That one's in bounds. All right, I figure we play from whatever lies best. This one happens to be the drive. To finish off these holes, I brought out the A2 Fractal and the prototype putter to see how good we can do. See what happens. All right, looks like we got about the same distance out of them. One was just a little bit farther off the fairway. So, all right, I by no means have the biggest arm. I'm hitting 400 maybe on a good day. So, I'm only an amateur here. So this hit we're probably 60, 70 feet past the short basket, so we're probably in that 350, 370 range. That leaves us about 150 left to the basket, so we'll throw this A2 out there and see if I can't park it. It's overstable. Whoa, that skipped. I'm not the biggest fan of overstable approach to this, but a lot of people like the A2. It's a little beefy for my taste, but I'm hoping I can beat this 300 Fractal in and just make it something really great. But mental note, this thing really skips. All right, that first one goes to the drive, stay in the fairway a little bit better. We're gonna start with the drive this time. Another 510 foot par 4. This one's down there, past those bushes down there at the end. So it's really gonna just getting a big bomb out there and then laying up for the birdie. Again, just gonna try to stay in the fairway. There's a little stream out there, and I always consider it a good shot if I can hit past that. I landed on it, so. I will say I really like the 11.6, -1.2 numbers. I'm a big fan of this, just like that straight driver. I do have a problem with shooting these low, so I'm gonna try and get this one a little more height. Come on, fade back. Fade back. Went past the stream. All right, the Grace was a little bit further on that one. They were both straight in the middle of the fairway. Honestly, both are some of the best drives I've had in this hole. So, probably another 100 feet to the basket. I'm gonna try and go up and around these bushes with the A2. I can't see it, so hopefully you can. Let's see if that was good. Always find it gives good motivation to have the camera up behind the basket. Yep, that's low. Back-to-back birdies, not bad. Stone Lakes is a golf style course, so it's pretty big and open. The challenge really is the wind and the uncut rough. You lose this all the time, so a lot of people don't like it. So the wind is picking up, so it'll give us a little bit of challenge. We'll be able to check out how these fly in the wind. I do find it very interesting that 2 of the best FPO players have their names on the same type of disc. I feel like that's probably a good sign for us amateur players that don't have a great arm speed, that these will be good for those lower arm speeds. So Grace went farther last time, so we're gonna start with that. Again, this has short to long listed as 321, and that's not 321, so give me 1 second. All right, hole 4 is listed as a 441 par 3, so we really need to get some distance on this one. Not getting 441 feet, but we'll see how close we can. We do have a little bit of a right to left wind, so see how that affects it. Yikes, that's in the rough. So let's try the drive next. I'm gonna throw this a lot wider, try and get it to stay in the middle of the fairway. was pretty good. A little low, but in the fairway. I'm honestly finding these pretty similar. I only have the one drive, so I can't say exactly how they're gonna fly, but this one's flying pretty straight with a touch of turn to it, and then just a light little fade back at the end. So pretty close to what the numbers might lead you to believe. So I'm liking it so far. Again, they went about the same distance, but the grace is off the fairway. So we're back to the drive. We were extremely close to birding all three of those. All right, hole 5, par 4, 411 feet out there. We're going the wide hyzer route. It's out there way past those trees, in between those two patches out there. So, again, drive one, last one, we're gonna go with that. Oh, not wide enough. Come on, go over it. That might be really good. Come on, go through those trees. Ah, hit one of the late trees. So, see if we can fix that error and go wider with the grace. Well, definitely went wider. About the same spot, but grace is going to be a little bit more open. I feel like I'm just fixing my throw on the second shot. To me, they are extremely similar at this point, and are matching pretty good. Forehand, do a nice little forehand layup. That was terrible. All right, we're running on daylight quick here, but what's the fun if we're not going to risk it over a water hole? So, got that tree, got the tree. Made it through the tree. Brand new disc out over the water. Why not? That's why not. Oops. All right, so that'll do it for our review today. I think for obvious reasons, I'm bagging the grace. Let me know in the comments below whether you prefer the Kristen Tatter or the Paige Pierce driver. I'll see you guys next Wednesday.